Anybody could have rats and not know it.
You've heard of stories where they've had rats that would go in a baby's cradle for the moisture, put their mouth on a baby's mouth.
I was laying in the bed with my baby, and I counted 10 rats of various sizes. I almost hyperventilated.
Rats. South Florida's got a problem. Every night, as certain as the sun will set, as soon as you go to sleep, rats go to work.
Rats destroy wiring in your house. They could destroy or contaminate food. You can get diseases from the food. They carry fleas. They carry very different diseases.
But you are probably thinking, rats are a problem in bad neighborhoods, in dirty homes, where they can feed and breed. That's true. But what most people don't realize is that rats are always on the move up.
People think that just because they keep their house clean or they have a $1 million home that they can't get rats, but anybody can get rats.
Rats spreading diseases on your kitchen floor, your kitchen counter, the food in your kitchen. Now I want you to imagine something. It's late at night, you're watching TV, and you decide you want a snack. So you head to the kitchen and you see something moving on the counter. Now I don't care how big and bad, how rough and tough you are, the sight of a rat in the place where you eat has gotta bother you. And guess what? A rat could be spreading diseases in your kitchen tonight, and you may not even know it.
By the looks of the droppings, he's got a pretty good infestation. Good meaning
Bad.
bad.
Yeah. This is a beautiful home in a very affluent part of Broward County. We won't tell you where, because its owners understandably don't want everyone to know they've got rats.
They were like water rats, about a foot long, just the bodies, and another half foot of the tail.
Dan didn't know he had a rat problem until it was a big rat problem. By the time he discovered the rats had taken over his attic.
Dan, see the droppings right here?
Yeah.
All those black specks that look like pellets are droppings. See those there?
You can even smell it up there.
The droppings, as you know, and stuff like that, are not good for you to breathe. And, you know, that's something that has to be taken care of. It's not something to ignore, especially if you have children in the home.
Rats in the home, fouling, feeding, breeding. And in South Florida, rats can do a lot of breeding.
Well, they reach sexual maturity within 2 to 3 months. And within a year, they can reproduce up to 15,000 babies.
If you had 2 rats sexually mature in your house in January, the following year you could have 15,000 rats?
It's a very good possibility.
The rats didn't mess with Dan. Most will run from people. Most rats.
They were no more afraid of me than anything else in the moon.
It is no exaggeration to say Patrice and her family's beautiful South Dade home is being attacked by big, bold rats.
My 11-year-old was swimming in our pool out here with a girlfriend, and she began to scream for her daddy. And when we got outside, a rat was swimming in the pool with her.
That was the beginning. Then,
I came in here to change the baby, and there was 2 honker rats right here at the door, once again with their little noses pressed against it, as if they were trying to gain entry into the room.
And the baby was
And the baby was here in the crib. Here's one of their burrows there, and up under here.
rats all around Patrice's house and up in Dan's attic. Rats all over South Florida.
You should be concerned. You shouldn't panic.
You shouldn't panic because while rats can enter your home quicker than a crafty burglar and multiply faster than a calculator and cover an area like a blanket with diseases, they can be stopped. If you know how to look for rats and how to wipe out the rats.